Hey guys, this is Splinter here with my review for the Dark Knight series, Season 1, Episode 9, Knightfall. This episode, for starters, was a big step for the series. This was where Bane came in and was taking over Gotham and on his way to battle Batman for the first time in this whole season. And tell me, who wasn't waiting for that? So, anyways, yeah, that was what we had this week, and, so we had Bane's arrival in Gotham with his army, and so a little bit of Arthur Bank's side of the story, which I was curious to see because we hadn't actually sorry about that, they were crooked. We hadn't actually had any idea where he was for the past one or two episodes, so it's pretty curious to see what was happening with him and kind of what was going on, and what we got this week with him was interesting, I'll say, for starters. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and start with his side, because I think his side of the story was the only thing that was kind of a side plot to the main story. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk about that first, actually. Sorry about that. So what we got with Arthur Benson this week, he was kind of, searching around his building, looking for maybe if there was anything left that he could salvage, and then he realized what was going on in the city. He saw outside with Bane's men attacking the police, fighting against them, basically the whole chaos situation going on, and so, I mean, we got a call between where his, kind of right-hand man called in to see, to basically tell me you need to get somewhere safe, and, it's pretty good they put that in there for one, just because I feel like it wouldn't make too much sense if his, kind of assistant hadn't called and asked him kind of where he was, if they couldn't find him. So, yeah, good little bit right there just to, keep up with the story and some realism. But, yeah, okay. So, moving on, it led into Arthur Benson actually going to try to find Bane. He didn't know it was Bane. He didn't know who the head was of the whole thing, but he was looking for Bane. He was looking for their leader of the men who were attacking. So, he found some of Bane's men, and they led him to Penguin. For start, we had a really good scene here. Benson's meeting with Penguin was really interesting. And, I mean, I really liked how Penguin was in this. He really, explained kind of like, I don't know, we got a good explanation for his, kind of meeting with Bane and his affiliation with Bane, and, I mean, we just had a really good moment here. I liked how Penguin, the actor of the Penguin character in this episode, I liked what he did with this scene, and, Arthur Benson was also really good here, too. Armor Burst did a really good job with the character, at this scene as well. You could really tell he's getting desperate to find some kind of solution to now going after getting payback at Batman for letting his building explode and his work be ruined. So, another thing with this scene, one of the most things I think I liked about the scene, though, was the fact that Benson basically explained that he wanted to get back at Batman, get payback on Batman, but Penguin still denied him. When he denied, I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, we had in the past where Arthur Benson denied Penguin's deal, and now we kind of had, like, where Penguin was denying him because of that, kind of like almost a payback to Arthur Benson for it. And, I really liked the moment we had between the characters here. It was an intense moment, and both actors did a really good job with the characters. We saw the desperation and, the desperation in Arthur Benson, and we saw a Penguin's comic character come out alive again in this scene. So, we had a really good scene here. I felt like it was good to introduce this to the episode, kind of so you knew where Arthur Benson was while all of this was going on with Bane's men and stuff in the PD in the city. I felt like it was pretty good to have a scene like this to kind of show you where he was, what he was doing, and the whole story of him now kind of wanting to get payback at Batman, and since Penguin denied him, I'm kind of curious to what's going to happen with him now. What's going to go on with that, and kind of where he's going to go next, for his plan for payback on the Batman. I'm really curious to see what Arthur Banks is going to do next, and if we're going to get anything else with him in this season, or if maybe it's going to continue in the next season somehow. I'm not really sure, but we'll see how that goes, and I liked what we got this episode, so that was pretty good. And I really liked Penguin's character again as well. So, next, I'll move on to the main story. First off, from the beginning, we had some scenes where Batman, Bruce Wayne was in the Batcave, talking to Alfred, and then we realized also that he had captured Slade Wilson and had him in a cell kind of in the Batcave. And, once again, more really great character moments here. We had a really good moment between Batman and, Deathstroke here, with them talking, kind of where, Deathstroke was kind of, taunting Batman by saying and telling him that he had failed and that Penguin had tricked him, and that basically led to this, what Bane was doing in this episode with Gotham. And, I mean, we just had a really good scene here, with Alfred, Batman, and Deathstroke. The whole scene right here was really good, with Batman kind of realizing that he had kind of messed up, and that he was going to have to go in without a plan because it was kind of too late for that now. Felt like we had a good moment here. I felt like it was pretty interesting, and we had a lot of really good character interactions here, and a lot of good writing. So, a really good scene here for the characters as well. Then we moved into the whole attack on Gotham. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to name all the individual scenes we got here, but I mean, I'll name a couple of ones I have on my mind right now. But I mean, if I miss something, then I'm just gonna talk about kind of the whole thing overall in general from what I remember, and I mean, hopefully I'm not missing anything. But if I do, then I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be counted in whatever I'm talking about, as it was relatable by the action we got, since we got a lot of action in this, and all of the action was just as good as everything else. I mean, just as good as any other action scenes we had gotten. They were all really good. So, yeah, I mean, I told you that they're really good already, but I mean, anybody watching the episode is gonna know that. So, I mean, first off, we had some, well, I mean, actually, I'm just gonna talk about the thing entirely, as I said. We had a really good, intense set of scenes here. And we had a surprisingly lot as well. I mean, this episode only went over the usual half-hour point of a show episode by probably about 10 minutes. So it was probably about 40 minutes, and they got a lot into this episode. I mean, I almost kind of felt like I had watched, like, the half a movie, or like a little over half a movie. And I hadn't even watched a whole hour yet. So it was pretty amazing how they managed to fit all this in, and how it felt like the story really had progressed in just this kind of shorter amount of time. But we had a lot of really interesting and really awesome scenes here. We got, like, all the characters, the PD trying to work against Bane's men, and we had Batman coming in, and we also had, where Jason Todd was left at the PD, and after Batman saw what was going on, it had battled some of the guys in some really cool action scenes with really good choreography. He had to get to the PD, to the GCPD, to get Jason, because he was still there after being knocked out in the last episode by Bane. He had to go find him because Batman realized actually that with this large attack going on from Bane, he was going to need Jason's help. So the scenes we got at that, for one, I liked that we got that Armstrong was kind of still at the point where he didn't want Batman's help. He really didn't want it, but at the same time, he realized with what was going on, he shot Batman, and they were going to be doomed. I mean, not that he didn't still possibly believe that they might be in trouble, even with Batman's help, but they would be even in more trouble, because Batman was a pretty big piece here, to stopping this. So, I mean, and even he knew that. That's why he decided to let Batman go, and, I kind of knew he would, because, I mean, obviously he can't shoot Batman. We knew he can battle Bane, but, I mean, it was still a pretty good moment here that we had in this, and that he was still not sure if he wanted Batman involved, even though with all this going on. I mean, it kind of gave you an idea of how much he doesn't like Batman getting in the GCPD's business. But, yeah, good moment right there with the characters once again, and, yeah, it's a good moment, with the characters, and for Commissioner Armstrong. So, moving on from that, we had Batman, finding Jason, getting to him, and then more of Benjamin stepping in, and some of them using, the Titan Venom, which, for one, I didn't really expect. I didn't know we were going to get any guys of any of Bane's men using the Venom. I kind of thought that was just going to be with Bane. I mean, that definitely was not a bad thing. That also kind of made the scenes more intense and kind of where you didn't know how Batman was going to stop it, because these men were a whole lot stronger than they were before. They weren't just like couple punch kick, like a few punches, a kick, that kicked out that guy, move on to the next guy. I mean, these were big guys. I mean, they're not going to go down easily. So, I mean, yeah, those, kind of made the scenes a whole lot more intense and kind of made you more wonder how Batman was going to stop this. And also definitely made you realize Jason's help was going to be definitely required, to stop him. But, once again, at this scene, well, first off, before he went to find Jason, we had more of the Titan Men. I forgot to mention that. I just remembered that scene. We had more of them, two more guys, that Batman battled for kind of a quick moment before he realized he was going to need help, because Batman was not going to be able to fight the normal men and the Venom, the Titan Men on his own. So, that was when he realized he needed to go get Jason. And when he did, there was more of them. The same guys came back, I think, to the PD. They did. The same guys who battled him before. And he got away from. They were coming after him again at the PD. And at this scene, we got a really good battle scene right here. Really good choreography and awesome teamwork scene between Jason and Batman. For one, I mean, we got a really good combination of Batman's gadgets and skills here. And we got a really cool scene with Jason where we kind of got to see him at his full max. Especially when one of the robbers kind of taunted him and told him basically that he should go back to, that he's a kid, he should go back to school, that this was a man's job, and Jason didn't like that, and he started taking him down quite a bit. And we got a really cool scene here. And we also saw that Jason was once again verging onto the Red Hood side again. Which, I mean, I didn't think we were gonna get any more kind of hints at that or anything like that. And I mean, I thought it was pretty cool we got that again, because, I mean, they're really hinting toward this. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get this in the second season. I mean, I don't really see how it works, because we don't have the Joker yet, and without the Joker, you can't have Red Hood. I mean, unless they're going to make up an entirely different story for him, in the show. We're not going to be able to have that, because we don't have Joker yet, and the whole, story of Red Hood is that he gets killed by the Joker, and comes back as Red Hood. So, I don't really know how that's going to work unless we do get the Joker in this season, which I'd be really surprised if we did, because I have heard that there wasn't really a whole lot of hints for, or a whole lot of, I'm trying to think of the word, a whole lot of, basically that there shouldn't be a whole lot of expectation for the Joker, because he was going to be kind of a complicated character for the show. We heard this from the director in the studio involved with the series, that it was going to be kind of complicated to implement the Joker into the show. So, I don't really know, but, I mean, I guess we'll see in next season. I like the hint show here. That's definitely a positive. I liked that we got those hints again, because even if we didn't this season, I mean, even next season, I mean, if we didn't get that next season, it still ties into the fact that Jason Todd does have the guts to do it. So, I mean, the possibilities are open for Red Hood at some point. But I liked it that we got that. So, anyways, back onto the scene. We had a really good scene here with Batman fighting him down. And there was a lot of Titan guys. And we saw Batman kind of just realize he was going to have to go in. He couldn't set up a plan to stop him. He didn't have one because he didn't know anything about the Venom they were using. So we got a good scene right here where Batman kind of just went in to take him down. And with Red Hood and Batman, they did take him down. But Batman suffered some pretty good injury. And got weakened down quite a bit by him. Pretty sure Jason did too. But yeah, we had a really good scene there as well. Really good battle scene and awesome first time kind of big teamwork battle scene with Jason Todd and Batman teaming together to stop the Titan guys and Bankman. that was a really good scene right there. It was really cool, and I mean, that was the first one we had gotten with them actually kind of doing something like this. So that was really cool, and I was kind of glad that Batman did decide he actually needed Jason's help instead of just like, I'll find a way to do this, and maybe Jason can help somewhat. Like maybe later or something. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just kind of glad that they kept Jason in the story and kind of made it where Batman realized even he was gonna need some help. Now, so we had that battle scene. Then Batman went back to the Batcave, where he was being patched up, stitched up by Alfred. We had a good scene here too, where, I mean, this was a good moment between Alfred and Batman. We haven't really got a whole lot of moments like this before. It was kind of just a talk between them while he was taking care of Batman's wounds. We knew that, Jason Todd, he wasn't at the Batcave at the time because he was still out fighting for Gotham and beating up Bangs Bang. I'm pretty sure he wasn't beating them all up. I'm pretty sure they were still, doing something against him. But he was still out fighting with the PD against Bane's army, at the time. So that was where he was. So apparently Batman had, Jason hadn't suffered, any injuries that were needing him to go basically take a, moment back at the Batcave. So we knew that they were out. He was out with the GCPD. And we had, Batman and Alfred. As I said, a good moment here between the characters. We hadn't really got a whole lot of moments like this either. Where Batman had actually, Bruce had actually noticed the bruises on Alfred from Arthur Banks' meeting with Alfred. He had noticed it, and we got a good moment here from the actor who plays Bruce. When he asks, we hear him ask, "Where is he, Arthur?" And you could tell in his voice, he was mad. He was kind of like, okay, well, like, nobody messes with my family. So, I thought that was pretty good for Batman. We got a moment of, like, serious where Batman, he didn't want people messing with the ones he cared about. So yeah, that was, pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good moment with the actor and how he did it. He really caught the feeling. And that's how I caught it to say in this review. He did a really good job with that. You kind of totally got the feeling from the way he said it. But yeah, after this, Batman realized afterwards he was going to have to get up again and go stop them because there was too many of the men attacking Gotham, and he couldn't afford to just sit around and try to figure out a plan. It was too far beyond that point. So, we saw Alfred go to get his gear ready for him, his equipment, what he needed to go out again, and we had the moment of Batman going back up out of the Batcave and Bane stepping. This was where the intensity rose up and where we knew exactly what was happening. Sorry if that sounded a little weird. For some reason I got shivers. I guess it's, Bane's arrival was just so intense that it gave me shivers right now thinking about it. I'm just kidding. Again. It was intense, but, it wasn't really, like, hair-raising, kind of, like, scary. It wasn't quite like that. But, this was the moment where we knew what was going to happen. We had heard before the episode had come on the day before that the director himself, Michael Blackfelt, was going to try... Hold on. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I had a hair under my shirt and for a minute I thought there was a bug on me. We heard that director Michael Blackfelt was going to try and base this episode's battle with Bane on the Knightfall comic. So, we kind of knew Batman was going to get the snot beat out of him, quite pummeled, but this scene was really, really, a really dark and intense, serious scene. The comic lines, they fold them exactly. We got a little bit of stuff in there that was their own. But it was still good, and it really fit in well with the comic lines, and, I really liked it, how that was done. The comics all tied in, all the comic words they used from the frames in the comic book itself were actually really fitting with the episode, and really made it a whole lot cooler, just to see the comics actually being implemented into the show. And, the scene we got here was just, you could tell, after Batman had been tired out from the fight and just how powerful Bane was, he didn't stand a chance. It was a silent, total beatdown on Batman from Bane, where Bane was just coming in to destroy him, to break him, as he said. And, I mean, it was a really intense scene here. I mean, we obviously knew that Batman wasn't going to die, but, I mean, he probably wished he had with what had happened to him in this. I mean, he took a serious beating from Bane. And the scene where he brought Batman back was a really, strong and dark, intense, serious scene, with that, when that happened. And, all Alfred could do, Batman just told him to stay back because, I mean, Alfred would be no chance against Bane. He had no reason to even step out there, try to do anything. And there was really nobody to help Batman here. I mean, he got taken down. But it was really cool, that, I mean, we got the moment where Batman said, go back to go back to the dark hole he came from, because, I mean, in the comic book he had said something that they didn't really want to make him say in the show, but, I mean, I feel like that really still worked, and also because it was kind of like where Batman was still kind of standing strong on the inside, even though Bane was destroying him. So, I mean, this scene was really amazing. We had really, really great character performances here from Alfred, a little bit we got him, and with Bane and Batman. Their performance was powerful and really well done, and made the scene as intense and serious and dark as it was. And this was really what we needed for the first encounter, especially with them following the Knightfall comic battle with Batman and Bane. Bane's first ever encounter with Batman, that was really what we needed. And for Batman, this was supposed to be dark and serious. So, that really worked. And, I mean, this was a really good scene, a really awesome scene. I mean, and after that, we got left off with Batman just on the ground and Alfred coming over to basically try and do something after Bane had left. And I also like the moment where Bane left and said the last line he said in the comic book after the battle. Like, broken gun. And, I mean, I liked it that was kind of how it ended. It really made the scene, it really made intense as Bane walked away and Alfred came over there to try to do something. That was really intense ending, for it. I felt like there was a really good way to end it, and it kind of left you hanging for the next episode, kind of where it was going to continue, what was going to happen, and kind of where Batman was going to be. So yeah, I mean, I think that's the whole story here. I mean, the whole thing. I think I've covered just about everything. I mean, if I missed anything, you guys can tell me in the comments. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure I still liked it, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure the choreography was amazing, and the writing was great. Because we had a lot of really great writing, and actor performances. I mean, actor performances were really strong in this one. With Arthur Benson, Penguin, Alfred, Batman, and Bane, Jason Todd, everybody. Even the PD, Blake, and Armstrong. We got a lot of strong performances from the characters here. And we had just really good action, choreography, and really great writing for the characters in their moments. Like what we got with Batman and Alfred, and so on. With the comic line in Knightfall. The recreation kind of the Knightfall scene in the comics. So, I mean, overall, we had a really good episode here. They managed, Michael Blackfall and the studio really managed to fit in a lot into this episode to make it feel like the story had really progressed since Bane's arrival in the last one. It really felt like we took a long step here, like, in the next episode, like, we're almost going to be at the end of the movie now. And we're not yet, even. We got, like, 2 more episodes. We got the penultimate, I believe, 1 more. So, I mean, we still got something to go through, and that really made this story progress with this episode, which was a major, really good thing for them to do, really good positive, for the series. So, I mean, yeah, with this, everything we got, the awesome Bane battle, sorry, that sounded a little weird, the awesome Bane battle, the character performances, the amazing character performances, the great writing, and the awesome action choreography we got. I'm going to stick this one, I mean, for a Batman episode, I'm going to stick this one at a, I think I'm going to go with a, I think I'm going to go with a 9.8. This one was amazing, and what we got here was awesome. It really progressed the story, and they did a really amazing job with it. everybody did. The writers, the director, Michael Blackford, and the actors. I mean, everybody did a really good job, and I'm going to leave it with that. Perfectly fine, because I totally believe it deserves it with what we got here. They did an amazing job at recreating the comic scene with Batman as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave it with that, guys. 9.8, amazing for Batman Season 1, the Dark Knight series Season 1, Episode 9, Knightfall. So, you guys can tell me if you think anything wasn't fair. You can tell me if I forgot anything in the comics. Just drop it all down there, guys. This is another review from AWMN, me, Spiner, with the Dark Knight series. And keep checking back with me for more of my reviews. Down Kinger Spin Blast, Fantasy Gal, the Dark Knight series, continuing the Wave 2 movies. Whatever reviews I'm doing, guys, keep up with it. If you like the Dark Knight series, keep watching it and keep following my reviews. This is Spiner, out with another Dark Knight series review. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.